Hey guys, it's Maxie here and welcome to episode 9 of the Young Team, the Motherwell Football Club saving FM 19, where it seems like we're having just a pretty standard Motherwell season. Since you last joined us, the league is still pretty much split into three, maybe even split into four different sections now. We've got the top five that are out in front. We've got this wee mini section with ourselves, Hearts and St Mirren, Hamilton, Dundee and St Johnstone battling ahead for that relegation playoff spot or to try and not be in it. And last but not least, Livingston, who look like the side that are going to go down. Financially, still pretty poor. We're losing money all the time. We're in a bit of debt now, but I'd like to hope, as I say, once it gets to the season reboot, we'll be fine. Of course, we can let someone go if need be. As I say, we have made one small reduction in wages. We were able to terminate the loan deal of Connor Salmon. I just wasn't using them. That's £2 a week off the wage bill. I was tempted to do McCormack as well, but I thought it's highly unlikely we're ever going to see him back at Motherwell in this save because of his wages at Aston Villa. So decided to keep him along. It should be noted we've got the likes of Loy Moult, Ben Hennigan, and Jack McMillan who have got sell-on clauses, so those could play factors. A bit disappointed we don't have a sell-on on Keepery, as I feel we'd probably net about 2 million off that, and that would really help us in the save. But apart from that, not much else has really changed. Just have a wee look at our previous matches before we kick on to the game against Hearts. As you can see, a very Motherwell-esque season continues, but a bit better for them. We took on Hibs again and we did score inside 22 seconds. A long ball caused a lot of havoc and Danny Johnson poked it into the back of the net. Unfortunately, with 6 minutes to go, it was Martin Doyle who scored a penalty following it was Tom Aldred pulled back McNulty in the box. Really injury struck for this match, which did see us having to give Jamie Semple his debut as well, so I must have made at least 6 or 7 debutants this year from the youth system. So we will give the youngsters a chance, and that will certainly continue once we get the youth intake as well. So we'll have new gens and we'll have some of the youngsters. We'll try and promote some in the summer as well, as some of the contracts we've extended could just be a case of ensuring that there's financial profit when a player moves on. So after taking that, it was two teams below us. I was kind of hoping we could get results off of. Trip to Dundee was pretty tricky, but we managed to come away with a 2-1 win. Gabola Aribe back in the side scoring, and then another spectacular drive from Chris Cadden. For new-gen Jack Waddle scored for Dundee. Finished 2-1. If you just want to look at Jack Waddle here, you can see this is one of those youngsters that just pops up and is already like amazing at the start. So they've obviously found him, signed him straight away, and just decided straight into the first team. You always get a couple that pop up that are like 16 new gens straight off the bat, and yeah, he's someone that's going to net them, I'd imagine, a lot of money in the future. 6 caps under 21 level. It's mad that that's somebody they've been able to bring in straight away. Livingston then came to us, good victory, 2-0 win. Curtis Main pushed in the box by Declan Gallagher, resulted in a David Turnbull penalty, and then Cads continuing his scoring run, but it was 2-0 up to give us a nice wee win. It's good to we're kind of settling on a solid team that we're using, and it gave us the likes of Elliot Freer, Carl McHugh, whose versatility has been fantastic for us, and Charles Abbey also getting a chance. Disappointment though was to ensue as we took on St Mirren. Disappointingly went 2-0 down to Stephen McGinn and Simeon Jackson. Curtis Main pulled one back with a pile driver. Danny Johnson was pretty poor, a few others were pretty poor as well. We really pushed on in the second half. It was like a 3-5-2 effectively I was playing. Very aggressive 3-5-2, but because we had to rest David Turnbull, I didn't want to bring him on just to fatigue him. Unfortunately, we just couldn't find that equaliser, which resulted in St Mirren winning, keeping us bunched up as you can see in the Ladbrokes Premiership table. Just 1 point between Hearts, ourselves, and St Mirren. I always find it mad as well that this Vanacek always seems to be like a top goal scorer in this, despite so far being pretty average for Hearts. But yeah, it's been pretty good, pretty solid. I can't really complain, like 7th place is far above the expectations I gave at the start of the season. I was expecting 10th, then we build and build and build. But if we can somehow sneak into top 6, good financially. If not, it gives us a good chance to bring some of the younger players in for matches 34 onwards. So, I believe that is everything up to date. So, kick on with today's match. The team's already picked, a few changes. We're going to stick with a 4-4-2. It's going to be Carson Grimshaw, Aldred Hartley, Richard Tate at left back, Cadden McHugh, Turnbull Freer, with Danny Johnson and Curtis Main up front. I think a striker is going to be pretty much vital in the summer. Unfortunately, we have lost Gaboli to another injury and Alan Campbell, two vital players to us. This basically means that you're losing somebody that's got a 7.54 average in the last couple of games, so that's worrying. Hopefully, Elliot Frear can come in and do a job. He's been pretty solid for us as well. Just need to try and get the balance right. It's just Danny Johnson that's been pretty poor so far. Just going to make sure that Elliot Frear is down as a winger, not an inverted midfielder or inverted winger. So pretty much as you expect, we're going to go balanced. We don't want to go too defensive in this one. Hopefully we can take some sort of result here. We're slightly favourites. According to the bookies, I would be very surprised that we are. Hearts tend to be a tricky team to beat. But hopefully we can turn up here, put on a good performance, because let's be honest, a defeat here and the top 6 hopes and aspirations kind of die with that. So let's have a look at them. 4-4-2 as well. What a flare and pace down the left hand side with Dimitri Mitchell and Mikey Johnson. Don't really have a lot of width. Arnold Doom is more of a central midfielder. Peter Haring in there with Connor Shaughnessy. Pretty solid defence though with Christoph Berra and John Suter, and a lot of power up front. Inucci, Ikepezu and Vanacek. What can you look out for on the bench? Stephen McLean likes a poacher's goal. Sean Clare as well. I think that's Tariq Holmes as well. I don't know if it's Tariq Dennis Holmes. We'll see the boys anyway. Beckham, just try and relax. Just try and play the football that we want to play at this football club. And hopefully the result will come alongside it. And hopefully, a game like Hearts, and then of course you get Rangers and that come up at home as well, can give us a bit of money in the coffers to hopefully, keep the club in a good financial position. Because we want to attack in the summer. We want to make some good signings. We'll keep the mindset of youngsters. We'll try and keep it as under 23s, but you might need to bring in that one or two experienced heads, especially if we get a lot of good new gens coming through. We'll push them through as quickly as possible, so you might see a lot of 17, 18 year olds in the first team very quick. First chance there, Demi Mitchell for the visitors. Mostly Hearts on the ball so far. Most of the chances have been Hearts, but yeah, it seems we've been struggling to really just impose ourselves in this match. As I say, if it means one highlight, it means a 1-0 victory. I'm going to be more than delighted with that because it gives us the edge. Because after this, there is only 7 games to go before the split. Another free kick from Mitchell. Doesn't really trouble Trevor Carson, but nothing really clear cut. What I'm liking is we seem to be benefiting from the rest because of the elimination from the Scottish Cup. We did have a 10-day rest period, and they gave the boys 3 days off just to try and get some bodies back. And unlucky Curtis May, no penalty. Mikey Johnson fills Danny Johnson. It's up to Davy Turnbull. Say it's a contentious decision and maybe justified there with the save from Zermal on David Turnbull. It's his first penalty miss. I'm not going to be too upset at him. If he managed to keep every penalty in the back of it, fair play, but you can miss some. He's a young boy. He'll learn from it. So second half, we'll go aggressive. I'll say I'm not happy. Just try and get them motivated. There's a lot of poor performances in there. They've managed to make one change. Sean Clare coming on for Arnold Doom. I'd like to hope, we can keep at it. If Turnbull can maybe just get a wee bit of magic going, get his confidence going, maybe look to affect this game. But I'm not really enjoying the fact, there's 6.2s, 6.3s, 6.4s forward areas for some of our players. But we can hold it as long as possible at 0-0. We'll maybe look to attack about the 70th minute. We don't want to throw our hand too early. You can see them, they're getting seriously fatigued now. Sean Clare over with a free kick, and we can bring in those fresh legs, a bit of energy, can properly go at them. There's Grimshaw to Carol McHugh. Turnbull's got some space. That's why you keep him on. Bit of space in the edge of the box. 20 yards, Davy Turnbull. Nobody closes him down. And he smashes into the back of the net, and he goes from a 6.1 straight up to a near man of the match performance. You just have to sometimes be patient, and that stuff can certainly work for you. But here's Mitchell again, ball in. Sean Clare gets the run. Saved by Trevor Carson, and unfortunately just falls at the feet of the Hearts man. So we are going to make a change. I was going to actually sub Curtis May in there for Alex Rodriguez-Gurin. That'll change. So the poor performance, Danny Johnson's off for Ross McCormack. This means not playing great, but I don't know what to play with 2 small strikers. We're also going to look at bringing off... actually, I'm going to take off Curtis May. Oh, Jake Hastie. We'll try Jake Hastie as a pressing forward, an offensive pressing forward. I know he's not a natural striker, but I just feel he could be someone that could link up and support Ross McCormack, and I'd rather keep Cadden at right mid. The rest of the team I'm fairly happy with, but we'll see. Comes to worst, maybe even bringing in an Alex Rodriguez-Gordon could turn the game around. We'll shout, just tell the guys to get creative, to a more positive mentality, because you don't want to overcommit. Sometimes that can lead to a mistake. It's good that Pistol Pete's winning everything in the air. We're going to make our final change, 4 minutes, let's throw the dice. It's going to be Elliot Freer being replaced by Cheryl Zabe. Just a swap there. Put Hastie further forward as just a winger attack. Roseanne should put McCormack out there, but go with that and advance forward, and Roscoe can as a deep line support. So hopefully get something here. We'll go an attacking mentality. I do feel we are going to end up drawing this 1-1, but let's see if we can maybe get a wee bit of luck for the FM. But is this going to keep this battle for that top 6 spot even tighter? We could have took the lead there, but it does look like we're going to be stuck in 6th place. It's another home game. We should, I was going to say should be winning. Then I look at the stats and think, maybe not. They've had more of the ball, a lot more of the chances. As I say, maybe we live to regret that missed penalty, but Turnbull certainly made up for it. Man of the match goes to Dimitri Mitchell. And yeah, we'll just again worry that it's another poor performance from Danny Johnson. I'll say unlucky, but you know, he really needs to buckle up because it's just certainly not been good enough. Now, I'm going to have a wee look at the fixtures here going forward. You can see the league table again. It's kind of Celtic at the top, Rangers closing in, but Celtic that game in hand. Killie are kind of struggling to keep ahead, same with Hibs. In that wee mini battle, 34 Hearts, 33 Motherwell, and 32 St Mirren. So we'll try and keep in that as much as possible. But the fixture list certainly isn't kind, and it just looks like it's closer and closer to Livingston's relegation. The fixtures coming up: a trip to Celtic, a trip to Kilmarnock, home to Hamilton, away to Hibs, home to St Johnstone, away to Aberdeen, and home to Rangers. So the horrible fixture list that Motherwell will have at the moment, and probably have concluded this by the time this goes live. But we'll probably put a rotated team against Celtic because that Kilmarnock game's winnable. Celtic, it might just be worth just playing a few French players, getting some minutes in the legs. There's no point in tiring out players, and then maybe we can bring them on as impact players that could do something. Unlikely, but you never know. I'd probably do the same if we're travelling to Ibrox, but we'll see. As always, cheers for watching. I say hopefully as well when we do the next live com, will likely be one of the games in March. I'm not sure which one. Hopefully our youth intake as well will document who could be a serious player going forward for the club. So cheers for watching, much appreciated. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Any likes, comments, etc. deeply appreciated. Let's see the best new gens that you've stumbled across on in FM19. And until next time, take it easy. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.